said they were joining your circus. I thought it'd be all right to extend them the credit, Colonel.
Thank you, Mr. Jeffers. Their father was a good friend of mine. But I want to apologize for the boy causing this town so much trouble.
He's arrogant. That's trouble, sir.
I never knew him to be that way. But, of course, I haven't seen he and his sister since they were 2 inches higher than a gopher.
Oh, the girl is as sweet and pretty as can be. And quiet. Like a slave to him. That's what started all the ruckus a few days ago. Him ordering her around.
Well, how much do I owe you, Miss Jeffers?
Oh, $4 for the rooms,
Yeah.
$12 for the 3 chairs, and $5 for a vase that was broken.
Where are those kids at now?
Across the street at the Silver Spoon Cafe.
There you are.
Thank you, sir. Oh, their mule and wagon's been at delivery, and
Yeah, well, how much is that?
$6 including the fees.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I'll have it brought around front.
Good boy. Now hold it right there. All right, turn him loose.
You forget your place, my sister. Konnichiwa, illustrious new father to Yuki and Hideko Yamamoto.
Now repeat what you said, only take it slow this time.
Before my honorable father joined our ancestors, he desired to show his gratitude for your great friendship.
Your dad, Natako, dead?
He departed 6 months ago.
Oh, that's too sad. He's a fine man, a great performer. I was proud to call him my friend.
He too was proud, and so he willed all his worldly goods to his great friend. His illustrious son and Karawazushi Yuki, and his humble daughter Hideko.
Honorable new parent, Thompson-san.
Well, how about that?
I tell you, there's no hope.
All right, Sheriff.
That's him.
All right, son, I warned you the last time.
Who's going to pay for the damage, Sheriff? Stay away from me. See what he did, Tom? You see what he did?
What did he do? He just looked at the man?
Yeah, he was going to come after me. I could tell. I could tell it, too.
Me too.
A lot of echoes in here for such a small room.
Now, hold on here.
There's at least about $40 worth of damage here, Sheriff.
All right, son, you're going to jail.
I think you ought to find out who started this ruckus before you cart this young fellow off to jail.
Well, he's going to jail until I do find out.
Excuse me, please, but it is not I whom you must take to your prison.
You know, I've been easy on you the past few days.
Simmer down, Yuki. I'll clear this up.
But you do not understand, honorable father. I am but 20. A Japanese does not enjoy any responsibility until he has reached 21 years. All honor and dishonor must fall upon the father. All praise and punishment must be given to the father. So sorry.
I don't know what you put this boy up to, but it ain't going to work.
Hold on for a minute, Sheriff. Yuki, now, you wouldn't want me going off to jail for something that you...
You would bring dishonor upon my name?
No.
You would destroy the trust that was carefully placed in your hands?
Sheriff, you can plainly see that I've got no right being taken to jail for something this young fella...
Double talking, Tom. That's all he's doing.
I resent that.
Just trying to sneak that boy right out from under our noses.
I resent that, too.
Now, hold on here. What about my $40?
Colonel Thompson always pays his outstanding obligations, sir.
Tom, he darn near busted my back, and you got to do something. Right. He's got a heart attack. He comes all the time.
Now, hold on here! I'm still the law around here. When I say somebody's going to jail, somebody's going to jail!
And I ain't never seen a man dressed like that before. Everybody in town's been curious about him ever since they got here. So I goes up to him real friendly-like. And I says to him, I said, how come you dressed like a woman?
That was a real friendly question.
And then the prisoner started to fight.
Nope. He looks up at me real sarcastic-like and says, I don't have to look like a tramp and smell like a mule to be a good a man than you are.
Don't look at me like I said it.
Well, you're the prisoner, ain't you?
Yeah, but I didn't say that.
Well, we know it, but you're supposed to be him, ain't you?
I don't look like him, do I?
No, you don't look like him, but you're supposed to be him.
Look, Sheriff, I think your two witnesses don't know what's what or who's who. I think they just got drunk and tried to unload some trouble on these two innocent babes in the woods.
We did not get drunk.
We only had 3 quick drinks at the...
Now, see? You can't even hold your liquor.
We can't so hold our liquor. And you had no call to get so nasty.
He's not the prisoner. I'm the prisoner.
Well, you had no call to get so nasty.
You said I didn't say anything to you.
Well, he didn't mean you. He means... Oh, I don't know what he means.
Now, he said...
I did not.
No, he said...
He's not the prisoner. I'm the prisoner.
But you... What did he say, Sheriff?
Now, hold on here. I'm trying to find out what happened. Now, start from the beginning again.
All I want is $40.
Bye, Sheriff.
Have you got $40 left, Colonel?
Will $38 do?
40.
You got any money, Yuki?
Very sorry, Honorable Parent.
Look, I've got $38 in cash and 4 tickets to my circus, and they're worth $1 apiece.
That sounds like a good deal, Toby. But I got 3 kids, Sheriff.
All right, here's another ticket, Toby. Glad to see your whole family under our canvas.
Gee, thanks a lot, Colonel. We'll be there. I never heard this double talk before.
I appreciate you appreciating it, Sheriff. All right, come on, you two. Now, that's kind of taking the wrong way around, isn't it?
It is the custom.
Oh, yeah. All right, Yuki. Go on out and get on your wagon. I'll be out there in a minute. You too, Hideko.
But I cannot go before honorable parents.
Well,
It is custom.
Oh, yeah, it's custom. Thank you very much, Sheriff. And tell Martin and Nate to drop by the circus and see us, will you?
Oh, well, Mrs. Bender and the 2 kids myself will be happy to be there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Just after those left.
Oh, you didn't have to do that, Colonel.
It's all right. My pleasure, Sheriff.
And congratulations on being a father.
Yes. That's not funny, Sheriff. Come on, Hideko. Yes, excuse me, gentlemen. Thank you very much. How do you do, folks? Howdy, yes, sir. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's always a grand occasion to be visiting here in your fair city. The folks of the T&T Circus think the city of Primrose is the garden spot of this here desert. Now, I know we had a little bit of misunderstanding over in the cafe, but let's be willing to let bygones be bygones, huh?
And in 2 days, the T&T Circus is going to come to your wonderful city with one of the most gigantic, stupendous, colossal circus ever seen west of this here Mississippi River. And to the kiddies. Oh, come here, kiddies. These kiddies will never forget the clowns, the animals, the pink lemonade, and the chocolate candy-coated kisses. So I want all of you wonderful, friendly people to drop by the T&T Circus just to say hello. C'est la vie. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Some of you folks bow better than Yuki does.
You bring laughter and ridicule upon your illustrious son.
They're not laughing against us, boy. They're laughing with us, and that's a good thing to have on your side when you're bringing a circus to town. Give him the old show business smile, Yuki.
As you wish, Honorable Parent.
Colonel is right, Yuki. Let bygones be past and forgot. Shake. Oh, no, not again!
It's all right, folks. That's just a sample of what you're going to see when the T&T Circus gets here. This is the great Yamoto, the world's greatest Risley performer. He spins tables, barrels, human beings around with nothing but his own 2 feet.
You done fine, Martin.
I did.
Come on, give him a bow. Excuse me, Mr. Martin. A couple of more rehearsals, you'll be able to join my circus for sure.
Oh, no, not that.
Well, that's all for now, folks, but don't forget, when the T&T Circus comes to town, you've got lots more in store for you. Yes. Why did you do a fool thing like that?
You stop doing that.
It was my duty. The rafter of these people has been turned towards another and away from your house. If I have made my honorable parent angry, I humbly beg forgiveness.
I suppose you meant good, but stop that bowing. You're making my back hurt. Come on, let's get this wagon on the road. And don't tell me it's your custom to walk behind it.
Oh, no, honorable parent. I drive the wagon.
But it's a long way.
It's always the custom.
And I always wanted to be a father.
Everything's ready for the show, Ben.
Thanks, Tony. If these crowds hold, we'll be good for another 3 days.
Good. What'd Casey scoot off in such a sweat about?
There's a Japanese in town who claims he belongs to the circus. He was causing trouble. I hope it's not bad enough to keep us out of there.
Well, don't worry, Ben. Casey will take care of it.
Jeremiah, you know, the way you've been acting, it's no wonder that Philomena won't have anything to do with you. Ah, you're terrible. Why don't you take an example from that charmer Tony over there? You see, he's not in the doghouse. Now, go on over to her. Go on. Go over to her. Go on. All right, be stubborn. And Philomena, don't you forgive him this time either.
But you know, honey, I mean, you just know that I wouldn't say anything to you unless I meant it, don't you? Well, whoever you've been talking to hasn't been telling you the truth, because I've been as faithful to you as a swan. I really have.
Well, now, don't that make a pretty picture?
Is that you, Casey?
It ain't my Aunt Matilda on my 32nd cousin's side. Hey, Ray, come water this horse. Take care of that mule.
We were worried you didn't get back in time for the show.
You somewhat of a worry, ain't you, huh?
Yeah.
How was the show?
The show went real good, Case. The crowds were good, too.
Tony, you meet these two young people. This is Hideko, and that's Yuki. Their last name is Yamamoto.
How do you do, folks? Listen, Ben's in the cook tent. Figure you folks ought to be hungry about now. Let me give you a hand, miss.
Excuse me, please. A man does not assist a Japanese woman.
Oh?
Since when?
Since so many generations before you were born, sir.
Tony, these kids are pretty hungry. They had a kind of rough trip, so you take them over and get them fed, will you, huh? Huh?
Sure, Casey. Whatever you say.
Yeah, you betcha. Tony, these two young children have been living in a little Japanese settlement up north of Seattle where they've been practicing the rites of their ancestors. So all we have to have toward them is a little tolerance and a little understanding, see?
I and Hideko do not expect our honorable father to apologize for our customs.
Now, what did he call you?
Never mind about that, Tony. Come on, get started. You all follow Tony over to the cook tent. Now, look, Yuki, don't get into more arguments and start spinning strange people around. You hear me? Gosh, that's a mighty pretty little thing. Oh. Meow.
Casey, how did things work out in Primrose?
Well, it cost us $65, 11 free tickets to the show. I spent an hour in the Hooskow, but we're going to be large in Primrose.
Well, sounds like you had a little bit of trouble.
I guess I brought some of that trouble back with me again. I guess they don't mean to. But when their father got hurt and quit the circus trail, he moved these two kids to a little...
They who?
Come on in. I'll explain the whole thing to you.
And Casey's really your father? I mean, it's all legal?
That is so.
I'll be hanged. Our Casey's a daddy.
You know, I bet the devil's having a good laugh.
Well, welcome to the TNT Circus anyway. Sit down and have some of the best stew either side of the Mississippi.
Thank you, but we will wait.
Wait for Casey?
He said he will come in a minute.
Well, as far as Case is concerned, that could be anything up to an hour.
We will wait.
Well, suit yourself. It's much more comfortable sitting down. Would you like some coffee?
No, thank you.
How about you, Hideko?
My sister desires nothing.
Oh, why don't you ever let your sister speak for herself?
A Japanese girl does not enter into a man's conversation.
Well, bravo.
Well, who needs him?
Oh, I wouldn't say he's 100% wrong.
He's 100% right.
Oh, he is he?
Absolutely right.
Now, you listen to me, Duffy. Women make much more sense when they talk than men ever did.
Women don't talk, they chatter.
Oh, is that so? Well, it was my chatter that got us $25 more a week with the Malini Circus 2 years ago.
That's not even worth arguing about.
If you would have given me a chance, I could have gotten 30, maybe.
Maybe.
Now listen. Eve was put on this earth to care for Adam. And there was no trouble at all until she talked him into eating that apple.
Well, who told him to listen?
She should have kept quiet, that's what we're saying.
You haven't said anything for 2 years.
Oh, is that so? Well, from now on, things are going to be different.
Oh, shut up.
What's the matter with the way things are now?
Well, lack of respect that... Oh, excuse me, Ben.
She's still picking on you, Rolando.
Just a man and woman type argument, Casey, that's all.
Hideko? Yuki? This is my partner, Ben Travis.
It is a great honor, Travis-san.
Yes, well, it's nice to have you with us. Have you met all the people? This is Rolando, our great knife thrower.
Oh, we've already met, and I sure like your ideas about women.
Thank you, but it is not my idea. It is our custom.
Well, if you got any more, I'd like to know them.
Come on, kids, let's dig into this grub, huh? Come on, Yuki.
You first, please.
Yeah.
Excuse me, please, Travis-san. But son sits at right hand of father.
Oh, yes, of course. Casey tells me your father was a great Risley performer.
He was the most excellent. Now I am.
We'd like to see your act tomorrow if we could.
Oh, honey, now, you don't have to do that. I can do that myself.
I'm sorry, Honorable One, but it is...
I know it's the custom, but I just don't like cold stew.
Yuki, if your act's ready, Casey and I thought we'd put you in the show.
That is what I expected, sir.
Do you prefer your food also hot?
Oh, thank you, but I've already eaten. Why don't you sit here?
Until a Japanese woman becomes a mother, she is not allowed to sit at the same table with a man.
But that's awful. Poor thing. Honestly, the only thing that's missing is a ball and chain.
This is ridiculous.
It is the custom, Travis-san.
Yes, but it's not our custom.
I do not intend to interfere with your customs, Travis-san.
Well, Yuki, I'm afraid we may have to interfere with yours. Casey, listen.
You know something, Ben? I forgot about that hunk of canvas on the north dock tent. Hey, Tony, I'm going to have some help. Duffy, Rolando, and folks, if your supper's over, come on along.
Listen, Casey.
I'll see you later.
Well, it looks like the three of us have been left alone to try to work this thing out. Should we give it a try? Yuki, I know you've lived one way of life, and you figure it's the best way. And I'm sure it is in Japan or that little village up north. But you're out in the world now, where everyone's, well, more or less equal. On top of that, you're in a circus, where everyone's very equal. Everybody, well, helps everybody. You know, We have some people here who came to us with customs of their own. They were good ones, too. Some of them just didn't fit. So they were discarded.
I have lived in America since I was 3. And the American customs say all men may live as they choose. Is that not so, Travis-san?
Yes, in a way that's so. Yeah, and it's fine if you live alone. But if you don't, you've got to go along with the desires of the majority. That's the way it is in this country. And anyone coming into this circus is, well, they're going to have to accept that. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I understand perfectly, Travis-san.
I'm glad you folks had a little time to get acquainted with each other. Everything cleared up?
Oh, I think so, yes.
All right, good. We'll be wanting to see your act in the morning, 9 o'clock. Is that a good time, Ben?
Fine.
So, you fellas got to have some sleep. Yuki, you'll sleep in number 8. Hideko, you'll sleep in number 7. Now, come on with you, children. Off to bed. Come on. Come on.
Yes, honorable father.
Oyasu-minasai. Sleep with happiness.
Thank you.
Hideko.
Yes, sir, Mr. Travis. It takes a heap of people to make up a world. You see. Remember, I want you to do a good act for us. You had a wonderful teacher, and he'd be proud of you today.
It is you I wish to praise.
All right, don't get nervous now. Do us a good show. You make a fine, nervous daddy. What's worrying me if these kids ain't good? What am I going to do with them? Yuki, that was a dinger.
I welcome your praise, Casey-san.
It's a great act, Yuki.
How do you do it?
And you were wonderful, too, honey.
Oh, it is improper.
She was excellent. Just excellent.
Thank you. But I am unworthy of such praise. It is Yuki.
You know, a pretty girl always dresses up an act.
You better remember that, Yuki.
It is a gem of knowledge I shall carry with me always, Casey-san.
You think we ought to put them on today, Mr. Travis?
Without a doubt.
Thank you.
Your act will open the show.
But that is not the position for the great Yamato.
Well, we'll have to decide what position you take.
Thank you. Hideko got that little girl.
Hi.
Oh, wait a minute, honey. That's no job for you.
Oh, yes. It is not proper that Yuki do such lowly job.
Honey, don't. Just put that stuff down. Don't do that.
But I cannot.
You can if your daddy says so and I say so. Now, I want you to go get prettied up and want you to meet the rest of the girls on the show. My unhappy little girl, Tony.
Can you imagine a brother letting his sister do all that heavy work?
Well, she won't do it anymore. Oh, so she won't. Hey, wait a minute. I gotta get busy and write me out an introducing speech for the great Yamato. Yeah. Tony, you stay here and take care of that stuff.
Hideko, you look so happy now. Now what's the matter?
I did not mean to intrude. I will go.
Now, wait. You doing this because you want to or you think it's expected?
I do not understand, Travis, son.
The name is Ben, Hideko.
But
In your custom, a man is supposed to have the last word, isn't that right? Sounds like I'm not doing too well, am I?
I am sorry. I will go.
No, if you don't like my company, I will go.
But it isn't that at all. I enjoy speaking with you.
Fine. Sit down. You know, you're a very pretty girl. Someday you're going to sweep some young man right off his feet. Am I boring you? Or is it that a Japanese girl's not supposed to talk either? There. That didn't hurt, did it? Do you mind telling me why you're out here all by yourself, and yet you seem so happy?
I do not mind, Travis, son.
Ben, remember?
We have never been away from our village before. And here it is so different, so nice.
I wish Yuki felt like that.
Oh, but he does, he.
No, Hideko. Yuki's got to get over that stubborn pride of his. He's got to learn to get along with other people. Well, I guess that'll work itself out anyway.
May I speak?
You know, you're the first woman I ever heard ask that question. Of course you may speak.
You were not happy?
Oh, no, I was just being lazy. You know, once in a while I like to get away by myself and just pretend the circus doesn't exist.
You are not happy with the circus?
I wouldn't be happy without it very long. I'm confusing you, aren't I? No, I'm happy. I just like to get away once in a while and, think things out for myself. Doesn't that ever happen to you?
I do not think so.
Not even when you have a problem?
I have no problem. Yuki is the head of the family, and all problems are his, to think about and to solve. A woman is not to think about them.
You mean, that's another Japanese custom? You mean, a woman isn't supposed to have any thoughts of her own? I find that hard to believe. I think that's something a woman would like to think out for herself.
Duffy, don't the good books say that water washeth away all trouble?
It does that a number of times.
Well, do you think that's enough for me?
Well, I don't know now. That Yuki, he's no ordinary trouble.
You two gonna soak here all day?
Would you listen to him? We just got in here.
Hey, Ben, how's the box office coming along?
Well, these last 2 days have been the best we've had in a long time.
They like those Japanese kids, don't they? I think the public loves them.
Yeah, the people do, but the performers have had just about all they can take of Yuki.
Well, so help me, when he ordered Rowena to fold up the kimono thing today, I thought Orlando would turn his knives on him.
You're supposed to wash it away all trouble. You know I wanted to be a father. I guess it happened to me too late in life. I'm too old and set in my ways. Hey, Ben, you ain't too old. You know something? I could disinherit Yuki and Hideko and give them to you.
Oh, sir. When I become a proud papa, it's not going to be to a son just 10 years younger than I am.
I guess you're right.
Come on now, hurry it up.
Hey, Duffy.
Oh, no, you don't.
You know something? I feel like a treed possum.
You know, Casey, you haven't got the right approach to the problem.
I don't think there is a right approach to that, boy.
Oh, yes, the feminine approach.
What?
You see, when Jeremiah gets to thinking he's high and mighty, he does quite often. I have a quiet little confidential chat with Philomena.
Mm-hmm.
Then, in no time at all, she's leading him around by the nose. The feminine approach, Casey.
I will scrub your back, Casey, son.
Honey, look here. We're bathing now. You go on back to the circus grounds, will you?
But I wish to assist you. It is custom.
Casey, the feminine approach.
Mr. Hideko, now, you just turn around now, you hear me? I want to talk to you.
Now, honey, I know you've been trained that way, but you know, it ain't right. Well, it ain't wrong, but it just ain't right.
Oh, Casey.
Oh, I do. I guess you don't like being ordered around like an old mule, do you?
Oh.
Now, you turn around. Don't you look now.
I dream of someday becoming a wife and walking beside my husband, not behind him.
You know something? You ain't never gonna make that dream come true as long as Yuki cuts up like he does.
But he refuses to understand.
That's what I say, honey. Maybe you could talk to him and make him understand.
Oh, no, Casey-san. I cannot talk to him.
Yes, you can. You're his sister, and he loves you in his way. Ben and I can't do it, so you've got to do it. He's causing a lot of trouble on the show, and, well, it's just got to stop.
You mean Yuki and I must go?
Oh, no, honey, that's the last thing I'd want to happen. You see, Casey, back. I thought maybe you could just talk to him and try to make him see our way.
I don't think I can do it, Casey-san.
Good morning, Hideko.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Fine, thank you.
Hey, Hideko, you know, we don't set up near a lake too often, so we go swimming every chance we can get. Why don't you come and join us?
I'm sorry, but it is not proper for me.
Oh, Hideko, you've been stuck in that wagon for 3 days now. Why don't you tell that brother of yours to go fetch for himself?
A Japanese woman does not talk to her brother in that manner.
Hideko, if you would be a woman first, and then a Japanese, you might be able to do it.
may enter. Yes, Hideko?
Yuki, there is unhappiness here.
That is not our concern.
Oh, yes, it is. We who have brought it.
I have brought cheers. Surely you have been aware of that each time I have completed my performance.
Yes. We have been accepted by those who watch, but not by those with whom we live.
They place a price upon their acceptance. If they would not understand, I do not want their acceptance.
I have want for it. Yes, Yuki, I have need for it.
What are you saying?
These people only wish to give us warmth and happiness. It is not right that it be refused. It is not right that many must feel anger and unhappiness because of one.
One?
Yes. I do not wish to refuse it.
Are you so weak that in 3 days you have been made to forget our traditions, our heritage?
It is not weakness.
Your words bring disgrace upon our ancestors.
The roof of our ancestors is no longer above us.
This is our ancestor. You will not bring dishonor upon us. You will pray for forgiveness. I beg my lowly sister's prayers be heard.
May I speak with you, Charles-san?
Sure can, Yuki.
Have I not proven I deserve a more worthy place in the show?
Look, you're first because you're new here.
Have you not heard the cheers?
Yes, I've heard the cheers. Heard the cheers for the other acts also. They've worked long and hard to get them.
But my position is unworthy. It is a lowly and humiliating one.
Well, humiliation can come from false pride, Yuki.
Hey, Tony, Ben, Yuki, I'm glad I got you together. I want to show you something.
All right, what do you got?
Well, you all set for it? Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Come on out, honey. There she is. And she is as pretty as a speckled puppy.
Prettier. She's much prettier.
Go to your wagon.
Wait a minute, Yuki. Your sister just setting a fine example for you.
Excuse me, please, Honorable Casey-san. But my sister must return to her proper dress.
Isn't that for her to decide, Yuki?
No, Travis-san, it is not. You have disgraced yourself in the eyes of our ancestors.
Yuki, our ancestors are dead, and their eyes are closed. But my eyes are open now, and I see I am first a woman.
As a parent, you must order her back to her wagon.
I sympathize with your feelings, son. But your sister's old enough to do anything she wants to do.
You have done this. You have ordered my sister to wear these clothes.
No one here has ordered your sister to do anything.
You mean to make a fool of me?
I'm afraid you beat me to that.
Custom does not allow a son to challenge a parent. But my honor will not go undefended, Travis-san.
You mean... Well, that's the way you want it. Want me to fight your way?
It is the only way to win.
Hideko, come here. I'm sorry, Yuki. Let him go, honey.
He sure wasn't a very good sport.
It's not that, Tony. He's lost face.
You know, Rolando, I was just thinking. I'll bet you I could teach old Atlas some of them jujitsu tricks.
It's jujitsu.
Oh, what's in a name?
Casey! Casey!
What's the matter, Tony?
Did you know that your horse is gone and that Yuki, he's gone too?
Yuki?
Oh, that darn fool boy.
I probably went to that town up north.
No, he has lost face. He would never go there. Casey-san, you must find him, please.
All right, honey, don't worry. Ben, where are you going?
Well, I drove him out of here. I'll try to get him back.
Well, then I'll go
No,
with you.
you're not. You stay here. We've got a show to do this afternoon. Hideko, don't worry about a thing. Ben will catch up to him.
Look, Yuki. Bygones is bygones, huh?
Don't be sound crazy. I would be grateful for a cup of tea.
What happened, son? What are you doing back here?
I could not think of any other place to go.
I guess you remember I don't make that tea stuff too good.
I've seen shows like that before. You see one, you see them all.
Well, look at here.
Look who's here.
Now, leave the boy alone. He ain't here to start anything.
Well, we ain't here to start nothing either.
No, Toby, we just going to finish it. We're just going to finish it. Well, look at the Alice here. That's a pretty dress you got on there, Alice. You make it yourself?
Why don't you leave the boy alone?
Toby, will you go sit down? Now, just go sit down. Yes, sir, that's a real pretty... That's your Alice blue gown? I bet you can cook, too. Can you cook? Can you make us a pot of tea? Got a pot?
You going to start this?
Toby, go get us a pot. He wants to make some tea. Now, Alice, you're not listening to me. Oh!
Oh, you want to play, huh?
Get him out of here. Get him boy alone. You're going to start this ruckus all over. Get him out of here. Leave this boy alone. Come on, get him out.
Leave him alone, Lane. You're just full of tricks, ain't you?
These three men showed the coward in you.
Leave the boy alone, Lane. Stop it, Martin. We'll cool you off, Sonny. Here we go. All right. What? Two.
Hey, do you gentlemen mind if I join in? One more, you get.
Let's call it a draw.
Thanks, mister. They had no call to pick on Yuki.
You all right, Yuki?
Yes. Thank you, Charlie-san. I could not have done it alone.
Neither could I. It's a custom.
I'll get my horse.